Welcome to LocalM Tuts. I'm Nilay Parikh. This is the lesson 1 of 16 in the A2A Protocol course. You will build production-grade multi-agent AI system from scratch using 6 different agentic framework and 3 model providers, all free, tier, or local. We have created a companion tutorial website at the tuts.localm.dev/A2A. We recommend following along there for interactive experience. If you're not starting from the playlist, you can find the playlist link in the description below. If you are primarily here for code and hands-on implementation, the practical session begins in lesson 5, where you start building your first A2A agent server client from scratch. Lesson 8 to 13 cover the 6 different agentic frameworks, and lesson 14 is more sort of a capstone where everything comes together in a real live production pipeline. Said that we strongly recommend walking through this foundation session first. They give you context to understand why the code structure is the way it is. So let's get started. Agentic AI is one of the most exciting frontiers in artificial intelligence. But there is challenge. Most agents today operate in isolation. They can call tools using MCP, they can access data, but they cannot talk to each other in a standardized way. If you have 3 agents built with the 3 different frameworks, connecting them means writing custom integration code for every pair. That is the n-square integration problem. 3 agents need 3 integration, 5 agents needs 10, and 10 agents need 45. It scales exponentially. Each integration required a custom message format, custom streaming infrastructure, custom authentication. The engineering cost grew exponentially while the business value grows linearly. A2A Agent-to-Agent Protocol solved this. It is an open standard now under the Linux Foundation, and that gives agent a common language to discover each other, delegate the task, stream the result back. It is built on proven web infrastructure, HTTP, JSON RPC 2.0, and server-side event. Nothing exotic, but solid. Now you might be thinking how it is different from MCP. The Model Context Protocol connects a single model to its tool and data sources. Think as it is a vertical integration. For example, when we provide a problem or context in Visual Studio Code GitHub Copilot, the model picks up the problem, and then model use MCP to connect to our local data sources, access, create files, or ask for additional information. But that happens in a one session with the one model solving a one set of problem. That is vertical integration. The A2A is horizontal integration. It connects autonomous agents to each other. Agent may be running in different models, different frameworks, even managed by different teams and solving different problems. They are complementary. So let's not consider one is replacement for other. An agent can use MCP internally to access tools. A2A externally can talk to other agents, and we built this exact pattern in lesson 10 and onwards. Here is what you will build in this course. You will create agent with a 6 different framework: A2A SDK, Microsoft Agent Framework, Google ADK, LangGraph, CrewAI, OpenAI Agent SDK, Cloud Agent SDK. Each agent will be powered by either of the 4 models we discussed, either GitHub v4, Azure AI, Kimi K2, or Thinking, Foundry Quen 2.5 or 3.5, whichever you have access to. Every model is either free or runs locally. Free, I mean to say in the free tier. You have access to free tier if you have not registered to those service providers. So no expensive cloud APIs are actually required. Over the 16 lesson, you will go from 0 to complete multi-agent system. The lesson 1 to 3 covers the protocol fundamentals, which I recommend. Please continue with this. And lesson 4 to 7 build the first A2A agent server client from scratch. Lesson 8 to 13 are exploring those frameworks we discussed earlier. Lesson 14 is a capstone, as I said before. It's a near production, real life load approval pipeline with 6 different orchestrated agents, human in loop escalation, and a React dashboard. And the lesson 15 and 16 covers the advanced topic. They do not deep dive, but they cover security, extension, observability, and wrap up there for the next steps. By the end of this course, you will have a good understanding of A2A protocol and hands-on building real-life production-ready multi-agent system. So let's get started. Thank you for watching this lesson on LocalM Tuts. In the next session, we will explore why A2A exists and the interoperability problem with the 5 design values and where the A2A fits in the agent stack. You can find the next video in A2A protocol course playlist or the website visible below. I see you there.